Got had a defrost on this morning. We got rain. It's nasty today. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Looks like the construction company works all through the rain, huh? Yeah, man, Friday morning. All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's Friday morning as I begin this. Forgive the sound of my windshield wipers and possibly the defrost as well. Hopefully you guys can see me somewhat. Not gonna spend a lot of time filming in the vehicle right now because it's dark, it's raining. Traffic is a nightmare anytime it rains around this area. It's gonna be traffic, I just heard that on the radio. And we're underway. It's about 7:10. I'm on my way to go get Damon right now. We gotta hit Lowe's, grab a paint roller or two, and try to get as much done as we possibly can today. Again, it's Friday, getting close to the end of week 4, month 3, flip 3. And by the end of this week, with the weekend included, my hope is to have that upstairs pretty well buttoned up, at least in terms of paint. If we can get paint done, man, we are pretty far with that. Shared the video yesterday of firing Matt, and boy, was there a firestorm of comments in response to that. We'll address some of those comments during lunchtime today. And there was something that I wanted to say starting off. I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, well, one thing for certain, there was some comments about how long it's going to take us to complete the house. We still got, somebody said we still got 3 weeks left. My God, I certainly hope not. As cliche as it may seem to say, only time will tell, right? All right, let me battle these elements, go get Damon, hit Lowe's, and get over to work. It's Friday, the Friday before Halloween. Who are you dressing up for this year? I think this year I'm dressing up as an unskilled labor. Oh wait, I don't even have to put on a costume, according to some. My wife is dressing up as Wednesday Addams. They're having like a little work thing. That's pretty cool. Let's get it on a Friday, folks. Good morning to you. Are you ready to work? You got your work clothes on, work shoes on, work boots on? What are you doing? You still asleep? No. I know you're not. I know you're not. Some folks are though, for sure. But maybe they work the night shift. So there's a valid explanation for that. Let's go on a Friday, y'all. Let's go. All right, what we got going on? Hey, we're just getting over here. It's raining like shit outside. It's gonna be nasty all day. We'll take a look at the bathroom in just a minute. I haven't even opened the door yet, so we can do that together. Let me get out of this Flexaroni Carhartt rain gear and tell you a crazy little story real quick. Couple little stories. So I was going to pick up Damon. There was a house that I briefly considered pretty close to where Damon lives at that was going to end up going up for sale. I think there was a lot of investor inquiry about this particular house. And like I said, I was briefly interested in it, but when I heard there was a lot of buzz about the house already, I knew they were going to get too much money for the house and want too much money as well. So somebody ended up getting the house, and they've already began to do the renovations on this place, and they had to take off the entire roof, all the shingles. Then they had to take off the entire roof sheathing. Then they had to take the rafters out on part of the roof. And there were some Spanish folks who were doing that work yesterday, and we had all this fucking rain coming in last night and all day today. So they got the entire roof opened up, covered up with not very much shit at all. So pretty crazy. You should have watched the weather, but maybe they didn't think it was gonna rain. So who knows? All right, let's look at the bathroom and see what we got, because this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna be working on. And let's check out Joe's spectacular grout job. All right, I definitely got to clean this up some more, but I wanted to let it set up for one more day, and it'll be a bitch to clean it up at this point, but we got to do what we got to do. So looking at everything, color looks good, minus right here. There's a little bit of darkness to this right here, and I don't understand that. That's where that new tile was at. Why is that so dark? I just don't understand. I'm going all the way in now. See, this is the type of cleanup that's gonna be real special when you've let the grout set up for 2 days. Yeah, so this is gonna be under the vanity, so don't worry about that bulge right there. That looks a little shaky right there, but that's okay. Nothing too crazy. And all the way through. Right there is going to be underneath quarter round, so there's that. That's going to be underneath of a return, so that I do got to clean up these spots right here. So not too bad. Overtly okay with that. For a guy, I don't know why that's so dark though. Crazy. Crazy. But it looks good, right? Minus that little spot right there, that discoloration, shit. So, in terms of sealing the grout, I was reading the sealer, and all the sealer does, well, I don't know what all it does. I guess it helps to keep the grout clean and make it easier to clean, but it strengthens the grout as well. And it did say that it does not discolor the grout at all. It does not affect the color, which there is that. So I'm gonna be working heavy on this bathroom right here today. And then once we get going with that, or once I get to a place where I can't go no further, then I'll join Damon as he's doing painting, sanding, and work upstairs. I need to put the waterproof layer of Aqua Defense on the Durarock backer for the tub surround upstairs. I'm gonna do that at some point today. My tile is finally ready, so there's good news with that. And I'm dealing with some major hand pains. So much, in fact, that I can't sleep. I don't know whether it's arthritis or whether it's carpal tunnel syndrome or whether it's just overexertion. That don't sound right, but nonetheless, that's keeping me up at night. Like, no bullshit, severe hand pains. All right, my battery's almost dead on this GoPro. I gotta charge this up for a little while. We're gonna get to work and I'll share with you guys in a little bit. All right, hold on. Hold up, gotta put the GoPro back together, this piece of shit. Don't wanna cut on sometimes and gotta pull the battery out and blow on it like it's an old Nintendo game. Oh God, I'm sweating bad. All right, hey, what's going on? It's 9 o'clock in the morning and bang, just literally getting done with this bathroom. I don't know what it looks like from this angle right here. I'm hoping that it looks great. You may notice a little bit of discoloration, but that's just from all the sweat that I poured out trying to get this right, cleaned up, scraped up, as best that it'll get. So, hey, I'm not above admitting when I've made a clerical error, and I made one with this grout repair job. Now, real quick, let me address some things that some people had said. They said, Joe, you really don't need to scrape out all the grout. They got the color corrector stuff, and that is true. We actually had to use that on the last flip house in the beginning stages of that when Richard was still with me prior to what happened with Richard. There was another person who made a comment trying to poke a little speculation at the fact that, well, just don't nobody ever last with old Joe. I wish I had an answer for you in terms of what happened to Richard. Hopefully he's in a better place now, job-wise, right? Anyways, yeah, I honestly don't know. He just disappeared on me, and there was that. Without completing work, per usual with guys. Never would have expected that from old Richard, but it is what it is. No hard feelings. It's water under the bridge at this point. Anyways, some people said, Joe, you don't need to scrape out all the old grout. You can just get the color corrector. And that was true. However, after I had Matt go back and do the repairs, touch up the grout was cracking again. In my grout, there is no cracking whatsoever. There is a little bit of discoloration. I don't want to step on that. A little bit of discoloration with that piece right there. Now, let me get to the mistake that I made. Oh, and real quick, to close up the color corrector, we had to get the grout out. The grout was cracking, it was failing. When I was pulling it out, scraping it out, I was seeing gaps. So that was clearly what was causing it. Probably also combined with the wet grout that was installed. If you ever find yourself in a situation like this where you've got to do a grout repair and you got to scrape out all the old grout and put new grout in, don't get a darker grout. All right, a darker grout should be reserved for the pro level, okay? I'm semi-pro. I'm not even that. But anyways, the reason for that is because when you've got a darker color grout like this is the darkest grout that I've ever ran with, it tends to show like a beep every single little imperfection. And there's a few. We got a fat spot there, a fat spot over there. That's gonna be under the vanity. Thank God for that one. Then we got these little dots. I don't know if you can see those little dots right there on that half tile right there. If you see those little dots, that was me trying to fill in some chipped tile. I did that. I did that right there. I also did it right here too when I was trying to scrape out the grout. In the beginning, I was going a little too rough with it. So, like I said, I'll admit when I F up. That, I'd have fired myself behind that. But I'm the boss, I can't be fired. Ain't that crazy? I'm the boss and I can't, I'm just poking fun at the people who get super offended by things that I say and do for whatever reason. I don't know why. It has zero bearing on your life at all, but neither here nor there. I guess you like to root for the underdog. Ain't I that? You know, don't feel sorry for these guys. Feel sorry for me. But Joe, you put yourself in those positions. You're right, I do. So don't feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for those guys. Yeah, Matt, Brian, number 9, the Navy guy, the young guy before him. We've had a couple of people work on this house who have not lasted. They've hit the G.I. Jane, ring the bell. What's next? I am going to seal this grout. Breaking news, folks. I'm getting ready to seal that. I'm getting ready to seal the bejesus out that grout right there. Boy, I got it right here. It doesn't do anything but harden up the grout, it says. It does do that. And it does not change the color, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, who knows. I probably should let it set for just a little while to let my little sweat beads get up out of there. I know we're gonna have a couple little discolorations just right there. Ain't shit I can do about that right there. But let's go ahead and get the sealer on ASAP. So we'll let this set up for just a little bit. I'm getting ready to help Damon. Damon's up there doing sanding. We're gonna be doing a shit ton of painting today. Hey, it's a good day. It's only 9 o'clock on a Friday. Friday eve of Halloween. And we're gonna make it a good one, folks. Good mojo on this Friday. All right, let me get to work and share with you a little later on. All right, hey, what's going on, folks? It's 12:11 right now, getting ready to take lunch and show you what we've been doing. So, damn, I haven't looked at this in about a good hour, maybe a little more than that. Check out the bathroom. Bing! You see it. It's been sealed. It's official, folks. The grout has been sealed. So good deal there. Hate the fact that I still got to do this trim work around this door. And, you know, we got all that nice stuff there. So I'm going to figure that out on the fly real quick in terms of what I'm going to do with that. So I sealed that. I helped Damon sand a little bit upstairs. And then I've been working in the bathroom, and I hate to say that this took so fucking long to do, but it did. It did. So, question of the day. Well, first of all, let me show you this. We decided, you know what? My tile's been taking too long to show up, so we decided, you know what? Let's not tile the shower or the tub. Let's just do an accent wall. So, bing. We put this nice little accent wall in here, folks. What do you think? I think that shit looks sharp. Oh God, it's making me nauseous in there. Kidding about that. That's not an accent wall. What that is Aqua Defense. This shit right here. It's almost like, God, it's almost like latex. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not making exaggerations when I say this. The shit smells just like smoking crack. It smells just like crack smoke. It's almost got me ready to fucking relapse in there. It's so strong. But here's the question of the day. Do you need to waterproof Durock, right? Because when I look online about doing so, or actually when I look on Durock's website, Yo, they all be talking about doing that. So, question of the day. Do you need to waterproof the Durarock? I think there's gonna be a little bit of mixed answers there, maybe. Some might say yes, some might say no. It's concrete board after all, cement board. So there's that. I don't necessarily think that you have to. That's just me. The only reason I did so was because, like so many other things with this house, I'm trying to go a little up and beyond. You know what I mean? What will it hurt to do that? Now, I'm always thinking, right? And I do learn a lot of things from TikTok. I watch a lot of construction TikTok. God, man, this always got my chest hurting. So while I was doing that painting, because you got to paint that stuff on there, painting that waterproof Aqua Defense on that backsplash tub surround, I was thinking about filming a video for TikTok and being like, hey, yo, check this out. Check out this job I just landed. I'm in some old broad's house. She paid me $6,000 to do this. I ain't got no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I really, technically, I don't have any idea. So what I was gonna do was, one, stir the pot, because construction TikTok, that comment section is way worse than any comment section on any of, especially any of my videos. Don't post any work that you're doing. People are gonna tell you all sorts of what you're doing wrong with it. All right, so boom. This front room with the Bob Ross clouds is going away. Damon's been priming up in here. We're gonna get to doing some wall color probably today. And yeah, what do you think? What do you think they would have said about my TikTok video? Hey, yo, I just landed this job for $6 grand. I don't even know what I'm doing. Am I supposed to waterproof this? TikTok? Hey, help your boy out. Oh, they'd have ate me. That joint would have went viral too. I've been giving y'all viral video ideas, man. Y'all, all you gotta do is make them. Just make them. So, yeah, so we did our accent wall right here. I don't know how long that takes to dry. I need to go get a small little tool and also go pick up my tile. Anybody know about Aqua Defense? How long does that take to dry? But more importantly, let's go to lunch. More importantly, do you have to waterproof Durarock? So not only did I hit the Aqua Defense all around it, I used the silicone all around the bottom and all around the seams. So she's gonna be super, super waterproof. All right, let's go to lunch and I'll talk with y'all in just a little bit. You already know what it is. It's lunchtime. All right. So what are we doing for lunch? We got the same old honey ham and the oven roasted turkey. I washed my hands, but my hands are still sticky. You know, lunchtime here should be something to look forward to, because I'm starting to really incorporate and try to incorporate answering comments. And from the video that I shared yesterday, firing Matt, my goodness, was there a hellstorm of comments. So let's go through some of these. T. Still says, Karma Joe, karma for killing the defenseless poor little turtle. I said that turtle was a sign the other day. Mike said, and this is a new comment, I'm just now seeing this one. If Matt had half a brain and any integrity, he would have offered to redo the grout for free, which technically isn't free because you paid him 3 times now to do it. Hey, Mike, thank you for that comment. You're absolutely right. The man fell apart, said that he never wanted to do tile again. Joey says, I love how at the beginning, Matt told you he was especially good with bathrooms and tile. Yeah, he definitely did say that. Let's move on to some more crazy comments, because there's some people who got some things to say here. Falling Away says, good luck finding any legit skilled guy these days. Good point there. Paul says, is it me who thinks it's wrong that Joe constantly is criticizing and putting this poor guy on blast all over his YouTube channel? Joe had his sights set on him from the beginning. Just fire him, Joe. That's what you get for hiring a jack of all trade and master of none. It's your fault, Joe. It is my fault, and I handled it accordingly. Brandon actually replied to your comment, and shout out to you, Brandon. Let's go. You comment on every video bitching. No one cares, Paul. Ain't that the damn truth? Travis says Joe's prison instincts kicked in and he grabbed the Phillips head screwdriver before talking with Matt. That was Joe Shank the whole time talking with him. I didn't even realize I picked up the damn screwdriver. That's how institutionalized I am. But by the end of the conversation with Matt, when I realized I had that screwdriver in my hand, I was like, oh shit, thank God I was holding it by the other side. Don Leo says, Joe, you honestly still need 3 weeks to finish. You guys don't have any experience. You sure Matt did construction work before? I highly doubt it. You're probably right on a couple of accounts there. 3 weeks to finish? I hope not. We're running on borrowed time, folks. We really are. But don't get me wrong. I see a lot of good points that you bring up there, and I certainly hope you're not right about the 3 weeks. Could be, though. All right. Well, that's it for lunch. My sandwich is done. Let's get back to work and see what we're going to get done for this afternoon. A lot of painting. That's pretty much where we're at. A lot of painting. So let's go make it happen. 3:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. Oh shit, we gotta put a lid on that. Put a lid on that, Jack. Hey, put a lid on that. The day's over. So we said that we thought we had way too much primer, but we've already burned through. There it is right here. We've already burned through 3.5 gallons of that, and we've got the entire upstairs primed. Some places even got multiple coats. So here's the front bedroom right here. She primed out, looking like prison gray. Ain't done shit with this hallway slash closet, but we'll get her. This room, this blue, whoo, I don't know if this was I don't know what kind of blue this was, but the primer is having a tough time with this shit. And that's 2 coats on there. Then we got the hallway all primed out up to the ceiling. Damn, Damon, you gouged that shit. Yeah, it's all good. We'll fix it tomorrow, no biggie. That's from putting the ladder up there, trying to reach way up to the nether regions. So then we did the bathroom. Yeah, man, we got the primer coat up in here too. We got that nice accent wall hooked up, ready for that tile though. You know it. You know it. So good to go there. It's been painting all day today, and tomorrow is going to be more of the same. The good thing is sometimes Damon can be primering and I can be doing other things like working on the bathroom, even though I really didn't do too much. I did work on the bathroom downstairs though. We got that sealer on that grout, and the sealer recommends 72-hour set time. I'm probably gonna let it set all day tomorrow, and then Sunday, let's start piecing in that bathroom. What do you say? By then, we're gonna have wall color on these walls. And again, folks, here is our color. Here is our primer. Our primer is darker than our color, but our color you know, is that good old Sherman-Williams. So I think we ain't gonna have no problem covering that up. It'll look better just a little bit lighter in here. And even with this medium gray that we got going on up in here, it's bright. I mean, it's bright, it's airy. It's feeling good up in here. So yeah, I'm stewing on that comment. You're gonna take another 3 weeks to get this thing done. Trust me when I tell you, I'm trying to beat that for sure. I'm trying to beat that. Show you this real quick too. So here's a little nook up here. You know, it's gonna be wall color in the back, white. Oh boy, we got them white walls for them shelves. We're gonna have a lot of shelves going in here, all over the place. Downstairs bathroom, maybe in this bathroom where they said the toilet should be. We'll put some shelving right there, get rid of that light, swap that money out. I cut out the vent that was hidden up there. Got that guy good. And that's about it. Productive on a Friday. Got this room primed as well. Oh, you guys saw it. You guys saw the little time lapse I put together. So yeah, man, I'm overtly satisfied. That's 2 days in a row I've been able to say that. Is it because Matt isn't with us? Well, let me show you this real quick. You see this standing water, right? Interesting enough, I just noticed this today. This whole neighborhood doesn't have city sewers. There's no sewers at all. So you just got puddling water all up and down the streets. Damnedest thing. And what's even more crazy is this isn't a flood zone, which is great for a potential home buyer because that's one less insurance that you're gonna need. And I heard that they're getting ready to go up on that. The old flood insurance. All right, folks, anyways, enough of that. Ooh, look at the leaves. Leaves are falling. That means our landscape job is gonna have some work for us to do on Monday. By Monday, I'm hoping that we're gonna be really far. Where will we be by Monday? I don't wanna make any wild assumptions, but it's just my hope that we're pretty damn far in terms of being done upstairs and working our way downstairs. Yeah, we're gonna get this thing buttoned up. Talk with you guys again real soon.